Welcome back. This is Joanna with Adventures of Miss Peach, and I have not been doing my job. I have not been putting out videos like I had intended. I thought I would have all these subscribers and all these videos and this, that, and the other, and then just life gets caught up. Actually, I'm going to be truthful and be a little vulnerable. I know that I'm not the best at making the interesting videos and this, that, and the other, so it kind of like weighs on me and I procrastinate. It's, I get not overwhelmed, but yeah, like I'll start and put in iMovie all the clips and get it all ready to go as far as having the base information there, and then just leave it and not do anything because I know I don't know how to use the great music or whatever. You know, I even had bought this thing for like $15 a month, a subscription, to be able to add cool music, and then I never even used it for like months and months. So I wasted it. So anyway, now I'm getting back to school, working on school. We're starting school on Tuesday. Today is Sunday. So that's been my priority. But I just feel like I have so much to share about van life that I have not shared that most people would be pretty interested in. Whoop. See, I'm even too scared to show my my living space because it's never perfect. It's just not. I just stayed a month in my sister's house before she moved back to Georgia. She gave me all this stuff. I also added some things because I got excited about cooking, thinking I would do all this stuff. Bought an air fryer, bought a separate portable freezer, this, that, and the other. So I just added more things inside. I did add a, what do you call it? A cargo box, which I'll do a video on that. I'm actually very impressed with the cargo box. Anyway, so what should today's video even be about? I feel like I've learned so much that I want to share. I can tell you, here are the things that I've learned I could live without. I have lived in a van since April 2021, and now it is August 2022. I was 4 months in around ProMaster that I had bought and kind of decked out like a dorm room. It was empty inside, and I was going to have it built out by a van builder, but to get that kind of loan was just difficult, and so I ended up trading it in to get this already done, you know, Class B camper van. So what are the things that I thought I had to have that I definitely learned that I could live without? A fully functioning bathroom. I was so tired of dealing with black and gray tanks, honestly, in the RVs that I've lived with in the past. I didn't want to deal with that, so I had the toilet actually turned off. I know that's crazy. I never understood how people could not have a bathroom to do number 2 in. I just didn't understand. But guess what? I made a 5-gallon bucket bathroom that I used once or twice last year, and now I don't even have it in here. I do have an emergency scenario that I can use, but basically I do a funnel and a jug. I know you have to talk about these things when you're talking about van life. I can do a video on that another day, but it makes life very simple for me. What else? I don't have to have that. I don't have to have a shower. I have lived going to Planet Fitness and taking showers, and I have also gone to my sister's house. I've paid her a little bit of money to be able to do things at her house like laundry and get my mail and have a shower. And now that she's left, I have another person that I'm doing that with. Thank you, Steph. So I've definitely learned I don't have to have a shower in my van, and I thought that was like a #1 thing. And third item, I thought I had to have an air conditioner. Now, granted, I am living in Metro Seattle now, so it's not as hot. And I was in for the main month of July, let's see, with my sister. And so I was inside her house, and I wasn't having to sit in here all the time. But in general, I'm going to be honest, if you're in the shade and you use the Fantastic fan and you have the windows open in the back and the airflow, it's not bad. But what matters most is what the temperature is at night. Sleeping, that's the key thing. And last year I only turned on the generator and then turned on the air conditioner like a couple of times because of how hot it was kind of still during the day. That's huge. Of course, I was in Georgia then. Makes a difference. Going to sleep here at night definitely is a little bit cooler than in Georgia. And so I do prefer living here because of that. So what did I say? The first thing was, what did I already forgot? I said the toilet, the shower. See, my mind. Number 1 was the toilet. Number 2 is the shower. Number 3 was the air conditioner. Number 4. Well, let me think. Okay, this is going to sound like a stupid one. But I used to think I always needed to have a printer. Because for years I did. And I'm a big printer person. Like, I like hard copy papers or whatever. So I just mainly print whatever I need at school. I don't really have to have a printer. I've even had my sister print some things for me. So you can live without having a printer. What else? Okay. What else? What else do I not need? I don't have to be able to plug in very much, to be honest. I need plugs that can allow me to charge my devices, but like I don't dry my hair anymore unless I'm going out, and I do that at wherever I am showering. But like if I take a shower at night, I just let my hair dry naturally, be healthier, sleep on it, and then wake up. So my life, I don't really, I'm thinking about what do I plug in? I bought an air fryer. I plugged it in, and I think I blew a fuse because the inverter wasn't appropriate for it. So yeah. So then there's that. I've got to work. That's a whole nother complicated video. What else? Change of scenery. I'm at my friend's house doing some laundry. It's on a Sunday, and she's gone to work. So good timing. And I'm trying to get her dog not to be scared of me. Come here. They don't want to have anything to do with me. Anyway, what's the last thing that I could live without, or that I have lived without? Not having a home base. I have not paid for overnight lodging since last March or April of 2021. Trying to think if I have at all. If I've been in a hotel, it was by choice, not because I had to. So you may ask, where do I sleep? Where do I park? You know, how do I get away with that? That is a whole nother video. But yes, I've not paid any night's lodging because I had to. I did not stay at an RV park in my van. At this point, I feel like it's just a waste because I just don't need it. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting away with something, and I don't know. Like, of course, I'm paying kind of like a little mini mortgage on my van because it was not cheap. So that is my car and home payment. But of course, it's nothing compared to a regular, rental situation. So overall, it has been great. And those are the 5 things. Let's see if I can summarize. 1, I can live without a regular potty situation. 2, without a shower. 3, air conditioner. 4, a printer, which that was kind of an odd one thrown in. And 5, a permanent home. Those are the things that you could easily live without if you're in a van situation. So actually, or an RV situation for many of those topics. So overall, if you're a nomad, you can live without these things. You don't realize what you don't have to have until you've tried it. And then, yes, is it convenient to have those things? Oh. How do I do 6 and, is this, no. Let's see, 1, 2, I was about to try to do 6 in sign language and I've already forgot what it is. I don't know if that's 6. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Anyway, number 6. This is how bad my brain is. I totally had it. I had it right there. I'm like, oh yeah, number 6. What can I live without? And it like went. So I'm trying to reel it back in. It's gonna drive me crazy. Well, this is not what I was thinking, but it is another thing. I thought I had to have a hotspot, internet. And so for a long time, I got a grandfathered in AT&T little hotspot device that still was for $35 a month, like a plan that you could get. Anyway, I saw it online, saw somebody else do it, and kind of followed their directions on their YouTube. Did that forever, and then I realized I used it some for my computer, and then when I had some people over, they used, you know, they put their computer on that Wi-Fi. But then now I have an iPad that I pay for separately to have its Wi-Fi, and then I have my phone, and so, I mean, I have 2 hotspots, so I don't really need it. So I basically canceled the service. So that's another thing that I've learned to live without. Now, am I out in the boondocks where I need to have a Wii Boost or Starlink or anything like that? No, I'm not. So I haven't had any need for that. But basically, all of my internet needs can be met using my phone or my iPad. So that's been a blessing and something that you just think you have to have. Oh my gosh, now I remember. So number 7 is a washer and dryer. When I moved into my 5th wheel in 2015, I got a Splendid washer dryer combo, which was fantastic to have. However, because of the small basin and the fact that it washes, then it dries right after, everything was wrinkled. And I hate wrinkles, and I was a big ironer. I used to iron everything. Anyway, so then I felt like even more I had to iron everything, and so it drove me crazy. So I had that for 2 years. Then I went back to sticks and bricks in my townhome, and of course had a washer and dryer, and so that was nice. But since then, I have been in a Class C RV, a truck camper, and a van, and I have found a way to not use a laundry facility. I've either done some things at school, like in the little home living, I did that. I used the washer there. I even had my kids, you know, practice folding and do some functional skills with that. And I've used my sister's house. She would throw in the laundry and then just throw it in a bag, and then I would fold it later. She didn't have to fold it or anything. She did that several times. I've done it at family members' homes. And then this whole last time since I've been here, I've gone to my sister's house, and, you know, kind of, that was part of my deal with her, was to do the laundry here. So then, or laundry there. Now I'm at a new person's house. So I've not once, since 2015, minus 2 years of being in a townhome, I have not once gone to a laundromat. So it can be done. Not that I'm against laundromats, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying there are ways, and it's actually not been that bad. I mean, when it's just one person, I have 1 to 2 loads a week. I mean, it depends if I'm doing, you know, bedding and stuff like that. But generally, it's 1 load a week. So that's not too shabby. So anyway, there are 7 things that you can live without if you are choosing to live as a nomad, live in a van, live in something small, live in an RV that doesn't have many of these things, or you don't want to deal with many of those encumbrances. So if I can do it, You can do it. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Nothing special, but definite things to think about. I hope you live intentionally and be blessed. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you haven't hit the like, button, hit it there, hit subscribe, put the bell on for future notifications for other videos that will be coming in the future. Thanks a lot. Bye.